So, Lumi drops very soon. Well, at least at the time of recording this, Lumi drops very, very soon. I think it's literally tomorrow. So, what are some of the new features that are coming to, you know, her character, and what's coming to this new version? Because, let's be real, the version is going to be a little bit slower. We've got rinascita coming out very soon, so obviously, it's going to feel like we aren't getting much content because they're too busy working on the new kind of update. But Lumi and a lot of the new abilities that she can bring to the game, I think will definitely improve the overall kind of feel of the game. And I think that we are going to get, you know, some pretty good content out of her, and just like, hopefully they make it easy to pull her. I doubt it will be that easy, but I definitely want to see if I can pull her, because she does seem like a very interesting character, and hopefully she has some good features. But what are those features? Well, Rate Up Radio has made a video saying Lumi brings 2 new features to Wuthering Waves. So let's see, you know, what this is about.
Lumi brings so many new features to Wuthering Waves.
Okay.
A new type of movement, a new accent, a new body type.
Accent, bro. Whenever I played the quest, because obviously Lumi got featured in the When the Night Knocks quest. Bro, whenever I heard her accent and it was like a full-on Scottish accent, I was just like, sorry, what? Like, being someone from the UK, it's just like, bro, what the hell? I was not expecting that, especially like compared to her character design. She doesn't like really strike you as like someone with like a, you know, insanely thick Scottish accent, but you know, she does.
Type of movement, a new accent, a new body type.
Oh yeah, new body type as well.
Okay,
that's really good.
It's more of a onesie. She is insanely fun to play, and I want to take a moment to appreciate her.
Yeah.
Admittedly, when Lumi was first revealed, I had my reservations. Cute.
Yeah, I think like whenever her first design came out, a lot of people were very worried about her having the whole hamster design. And they also changed up some of her art. If you looked at some of the drip marketing, they changed the details on the face and everything like that, which is great. I switched to JP because of the Scottish accent. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of unique. I do like the fact that they aren't just using just American voice actors now. They're using British ones. They're using, you know, they're still using some American voice actors, and it is mostly American or British people doing an American accent. But I do like that it's not like Genshin where they are just doing like this American accent the entire time. And they've actually switched it up. Like Shorekeeper, one of my favorite characters in terms of voices, just because of the entire accent. Now, maybe I'm biased because, you know, it's an English accent and I'm English, but, you know, I think it sounds good. I think it adds a little bit more, like, kind of, I don't know, it adds a little bit, like, more detail to the entire story, I think. I think it just doesn't feel like we're in, like, some wonderland where, like, accents don't exist. I think it definitely adds something to it. But yeah, she might be in the coral shop just like Yohu. No, I think she is. But again, I need to get those coral in the first place, so maybe I have to try on the standard banner. I just can't. I don't like it at all. Yeah, that's fair enough. But no, also the new body type is insane. That's really good. It means that Kuro Games are actually cooking up some new kind of character models, which means we're going to have a better kind of looking character, you know? It means we're going to have like more unique characters, because obviously with some of the kind of Genshin Honkai characters that have been out, not to say that they don't make new character models, but sometimes they do kind of copy and paste them. And even Wuthering Waves have done this with some of their past characters. They've copied and pasted like a body type, and then just kind of like drew over the top of, well, I say drew, you know, modeled over the top of it and just made a character, but the body type makes them look kind of similar. So it's like, I don't really know if I like this, but it is nice to see that they're making entirely new things and being incredibly original with some of their designs. And it makes me excited for some of the new characters in rinascita and some of these other places, which, you know, would be really nice. Shorekeeper's accent is so good, it really fits her. Yeah, exactly. It gives her like kind of like sleepy kind of feel. But also another thing as well was the patch that we're playing in right now is really good that they've actually let us to play her in the event, you know? We got to try her out in the event for When the Night Knocks, which is really, really good because it means that a lot of people do get a chance to actually see what she's like. Because again, as Rate Up Radio is saying here, at first she wasn't too sure. She wasn't too sure about this character, if she was going to be good, if her model was going to be good, if she's going to like any of her kit. But after playing her, well, I'm assuming this is after playing her in the When the Night Knocks event, it seems like, you know, she's actually built up a little bit of warmth to her, and maybe in the future we'll pull her, which will be very, very nice. The day Wuwa releases a small male model is the day I drop Genshin for good. Oh damn. Well, I mean, they got Ling Yang, I guess.
See, young-looking characters aren't really my style. Though I guess Wuthering Waves can make me appreciate anything because I love Rochia.
Oh my god, that is a hot take. I'm gonna be honest. In the community, that's a hot take. Now, I do like Rochia. I don't mind Rochia's design. I'm not gonna be pulling for her. I don't really like that kind of character design, you know. There's a little bit of a weird context behind some people that like her, which again is like, you know. But me personally, I just won't pull on her. That's it. I do think her design's cool, but a lot of people are saying that she is kind of over-designed. So again, a little bit of a hot take, but if she likes that, she likes that.
All my fears were immediately dispelled the moment I heard her.
That's a nice frame. Wait, I just realized, yeah, that's a nice frame. What the hell?
Mrs. Meyer, I haven't had any dreams.
Oh my god, bro. That accent.
She crashed while delivering an express package.
Insane.
It's my job to look out for you. That's what a team leader should do. We promise, we deliver.
I was expecting, you know, a
It's very
generic
unique.
cutesy anime voice. But no, she really just rocks up to you, sounding like
Bro, thank God she doesn't have the Paimon voice. I would have crashed out if she had the Paimon voice. Like, because that seems what it's going to be like. Because you know how, like, hamsters and things like that, they've got that kind of, like, squeaky, like, you know, they make a little squeaky noise. I was thinking, what the devs were thinking there was like, oh, let's make her sound almost like a hamster, but in voice form. And that would have absolutely killed any kind of love I have for Lumi at all, you know? It would have killed all of it. But they've actually gone for something a little bit unique, which I do really like. I don't keep saying that.
an adult Scottish
The accent
woman.
lover is right
Her
here.
voice is just so precious. And it actually
Hell
gives
yeah.
me the impression that she's a short woman rather than a baby child who
Yeah,
has it for
exactly.
some reason. And that's huge
That is
for
good.
me. Of course, I'd bet good money that her voice actress
love the accent
is
so
English
much, yeah.
because I hear that English accent slipping out every now and then.
She's
Whoa.
back at work already.
Whoa. English. Whoa. A lot of Scottish people are going to be very offended by that.
But she's in.
It's not English. That's not English.
But I guess that's standard for wuwa. Still, really lovely voice.
Bro, that's
but
crazy.
as I mentioned, Lumi also brings a new body type to Wuthering Waves. I find this to be particularly huge because the game hasn't been out that long, and yet we're already seeing new types of bodies.
Yeah.
Lumi's size is somewhere
Oh, here
in
we
between.
go. Yes, we've got like a kind of mix of different designs here. Obviously, Baija. I don't think there's anybody taller than Baija, is there? I think maybe there's a couple of them, but most of them around in the medium kind of area are small, you know? So I think we're going to get a lot more large ones, and then some of them are going to be in the middle. And obviously, usually with a lot of the kind of framing and stuff like that, they probably will be in the middle if they're more of like a 4-star character. I feel like 4-star characters just tend to be smaller. I don't know why, but they just do that. Well, obviously, Baija is a bit of an exception there. But yeah, bro calls World War 3 on a random Wednesday. Yeah, look, seriously, that take about the English thing, that's crazy. That is crazy. If you live in the UK, you know how much Scottish people don't like to be called English. That's like, I know we're both in the UK, but bro, the English isn't the same thing as the UK. Dark Young, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yinlin looks taller. Oh yeah, maybe Yinlin's tall. I don't know.
In the small child size and the medium yang type size.
Yeah.
A medium small, you might say. This really helps Lumi to stand out against
size
the rest of the
34,
cast.
like-
And I'm honestly just glad she
The
doesn't
Powerpuff
have
Girls.
the Naruto run like the children do. It's just really weird to see them all do it, you know?
Yeah.
Lumi is a 4-star Electro character who wields a broadsword. But it's more accurate to say that Squeaky wields a broadsword. If you
Or
look
if you saw the Wuthering Waves Twitter or the Wuthering Waves release for this character early, she actually does a Spectro energy. Yeah, she does Spectro energy. They messed up so badly with another typo thing on one of their advertisements for her, where pretty much she used to be a Spectro, I'm pretty sure, in like the beta or whenever they were testing her. And they just forgot to change the text on the thing. So they said, oh yeah, she generates Spectro energy, even though she's an Electro character, bro.
closely at all her animations,
blade.
you'll see it's really Squeaky doing all the heavy lifting. And
Yeah.
oh, how her animations have so
so
much
cool.
party in them.
The speed
This
as well
is a
on her is
character
so
whose
cool.
job is to deliver packages. And her very way of fighting reflects this. In combat, she can switch
She should be
between yellow
Spectro,
light
yeah.
and red light mode. In red light mode, you'll see Lumi swing the broad blade and use Squeaky to crush her foes.
Hell yeah.
But she's got places to be. So when she swaps to yellow light mode, Squeaky takes pot shots at her foes from afar.
Again, that's a
and
really
press a
good thing.
dodge button while in yellow light mode will
So it
allow
doesn't-
Lumi to
That kind of ability doesn't break the game or anything, but it's still really cool and really fun to use because you can run around while it
consume
shoots.
stamina
while it
in
shoots shit.
order to do this super fast new sprint of hers. And I actually love it. It feels great to run rings around TDs, blasting them all the while. And
So
if there's
good.
one thing I'm a fan of in these games, it's movement abilities. The fact that Wuthering Waves is not locking interesting new types of
don't
movement
do
abilities to
shorekeeper.
5 stars is, frankly, awesome.
Yeah,
This means
that's
that
actually a really good point there. It's really cool that they do actually put this kind of effort into the 4 stars. I know a lot of people do complain about 4 stars being on a different banner, and I totally get that. I know that, you know, being on a rerun banner is kind of annoying, and I am kind of annoyed because I do want Lumi, but I don't want to pull another version of Yinlin, you know? But it is kind of nice that they do have this attention to detail whenever it comes to 4-star characters, which a lot of other games don't have. Let's be real. You know, we don't really see this kind of attention to detail. But with the character, they've gone very unique with the voice acting, with the character body type, with the literally everything, with the abilities, all of that, rather than just making like a sword character that, you know, can heal or something like that, which is kind of boring. They've actually gone for something actually interesting and actually pullable, where, you know, if they were a 5-star character, you wouldn't be too mad about that. I reckon if they released her as a 5-star character, she wouldn't have been like the most insane 5-star, but, you know, people would have been like, okay, she's pretty cool. She's got some cool stuff. Now, obviously she isn't, but it does kind of prove, you know, the quality that they bring out whenever it comes to the 4 stars. And we've seen that with like Yohu and other characters like that in the past, which again is very, very exciting. And hopefully, you know, maybe with some of the rinascita stuff that we've seen, obviously because they've released some of the drip marketing for the characters, maybe some of those characters are going to be 4 stars and we just don't know because the character design is so good. They could turn it into a 4 star. Now, obviously we know Carlotta and also Rocha are going to be 5 stars. They literally put that on their Twitter, kind of, you know, with the 5-star, you know, symbol. But it would be very cool to see if, you know, maybe Phoebe or something like that was one of the 4-star characters and actually was still a really well-designed character. But maybe they won't be, maybe they will. I don't know.
Anybody can take advantage of new movement abilities. As for whether you should consider pulling 4-star characters like Lumi when they first debut, I would say that if you're free to play, you might want to hold off.
Yeah.
Unless that is, you really, really want one of the 5-star characters she's debuting with.
Yeah,
In
no.
general, you should make sure to save all your Radiant Tides and all your Astrite.
Because let's be real, you can just get it later. She'll appear on another banner. She'll appear on the standard banner. It'll be okay.
For new 5-star characters, because there's a
think
really
she'll
good
appear on the
chance
standard
you'll
banner.
happen to get the 4 stars along the way.
Yeah.
Not to mention, 4-star characters do
I've got
enter
every
the
single
regular
4-star, I'm
pool
pretty
of
sure.
5-star
Apart from Yohu.
characters. Even if they're not right up, there's still a chance you'll get them, and they even go into the standard weapon and character banners.
Yeah, that's also
At least
really...
if Yuhu is anything to go by. You can really tell how much love the devs put into this character though. A new movement type, a new body type, and frankly, really fun gameplay.
Holy.
What's not to love? But do let me know in the comments if you're going all in on Lumi, or if the 5 new rinascita characters are making you clutch your Astrite. And speaking of rinascita, I'm personally still not over the reveal of Zani. She's so amazing.
You know, she's kind of cool. She's kind of cool, I guess, you know. She's kind of cool. I don't know. If you see my Twitter, I think she's kind of cool. I don't know. She's kind of cool. Anyways, no, that's a really good video. It really shows us, you know, some of the good things that they've added to Lumi. Now, I won't be putting for Lumi specifically on a limited banner, but I probably will see if I can get her on a standard banner, something like that in the future, because she does look like a very interesting character to use. Now, will I actually use her in a team? I don't really know, but I do want her because she's interesting and maybe I can use her on a team in the future. I don't know. But yeah, very good video. If you guys want to go give it a like, go give Rate Up Radio a subscribe. They do some really cool Wuthering Waves content. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see, you know, what happens with that in the future. And yeah, what's going to happen with some of the 4 stars in the future too.